Hey guys, and welcome to my quest guide for the 2024 Members Quest Housing of Parliament. So, onto the requirements. To start this quest, you will need to have partial completion of the Necromancy quest. You'll need level 54 Necromancy. Items required, you will need to have 2 buckets of water, a king worm, some beetle bits, 2 raw or cooked snails of any type, a raw or cooked ghostly soul, and 6 nails. And there are no enemies to defeat, so you don't need any combat equipment. So to start the quest, head to the owlery in the northeast of the city of and speak to Darren. Go through the chat and choose accept quest. Hold spacebar to go through the chat. Note, I did do this on release, so I had to read the chat, so I'll try and speed up the talking a little bit in video. Go to the western corner of the room and take from the cleaning supplies. If you brought your buckets of water, you only need the cleaning cloth and the brush. So once you've got your cleaning supplies, there are 3 areas we need to clean. Now the first is some owl droppings, which is just on the floor near where Darren is stood. So go ahead and click to clean up owl droppings. Next, there is some dirt to brush away just on the south side of the room, and then just in the doorway there are also some cobwebs to slash. Once you've cleaned all 3 areas, speak to Darren again and go through the chat. So after you finish chatting, you will need to build some food and water troughs. Now the first one is just on the outside of the building. So if you head around the outside and build on the pile of planks, now each of these will use 3 nails. Once you build the first one, go inside the building again, and it is just on the other side of the same wall. You'll need to turn the camera around to be able to see it properly. Build on the pile of planks to build the food trough. And then go ahead and speak to Darren again. I'll go through the chat. I'll tell you need to fill the 2 troughs up with food and water. So go ahead and use your second bucket of water on the trough on the outside of the building. Go back inside and speak to Darren. So go through the chat, and then once you're done talking, we will need to speak to someone in the pet shop in either Yanil or Tavali. So if you're following me, go ahead and teleport to Yanil. I'm going to head to the pet shop, which is on the south side and is the 3rd building in, next to the hunter shop. So go in and speak to the pet shop owner and go through the chat. She will give you some ideas of what kind of food they like. Then go ahead and teleport back to the city of and head back up to the owlery. Now at this point I will give you a little disclaimer. I needed 2 snails, which I didn't realise when I started the quest. Now I'm not sure if this is the same for everyone. The few people I've spoke to that have done the quest said they also needed 2 snails. But if they happen to choose a different one, you might need either 2 of the king worms, 2 of the beetle bits, or 2 of the ghostly souls. So if you do have to go and get another one, I apologise for that now. So head back up to the owlery. Speak to Darren once again. Go through the chat. So once you've gone through the chat, the next thing we need to do is head to the clock tower in the city of So go ahead and teleport back to the city of lodestone. And the clock tower is just to the northeast of the lodestone. So head northeast to the clock tower and we're going to go up the stairs. The stairs are inside the building, so we might need to turn the camera around to see them properly. And go ahead and collect one of the hourglasses from the boxes on the platform. And then click on it to smash it in your inventory. And then we're going to head back up to the owlery again. At this point, make sure you've got the smashed hourglass, sprinkles, and an extra snail. So once you get back up here, you need to use the hourglass sprinkles on the snail while it's in your inventory. And then click to fill the empty trough and speak to Darren once again. Go through the chat. And then you will get quest complete. So for completing the quest, you will get 1 quest point, a 20,000 necromancy XP lamp, an uncut moonstone, and 2 treasure hunter keys. So that's quest complete and well done.